So, hey guys, and welcome to Friday. As always, hope you had a good week so far, and let's get into the discussion, which is what happens every Friday, and then we're working week off with a little discussion. And this week's discussion is, what is the best, or what is your favourite structure deck of all time in the Yugioh official card game? So, yeah, as I kind of wanted to do this because the structure deck Assault of the Flame King is getting a lot of people talking at the moment. About just it and how good it's going to be with this kind of dark hole card that can bring itself back. And at the moment it's only released in the OCG, so it isn't actually out in the TCG yet, and it will have a different name there. It won't be called Assault of the Flame King, it will be Onslaught of the Fire Kings. But yeah, just basically I kind of wanted to just think about the past structure decks. And specifically structure decks, not starter decks, because starter decks are different. Starter decks usually revolve around a character more often in the Yu-Gi-Oh series, like Yugi's starter deck. So it's not starter decks, guys, it's structure decks. Now the great thing about structure decks is they're basically a few pounds, but usually about £8, and that £8 can buy you a deck that you can go straight into the game usually and play with. Some of them have a few less cards than actually 40, and some of them actually have ban cards in them, so they won't actually make 40 in the end. But to be honest, buy, well, £24, that's 3 packs of the structure deck, and you've got a really, really good deck, especially some of the new structure decks that have come out recently. So I'm going to go over really, really quickly every single structure deck, because there's a lot over the years, and then kind of list maybe my top 5, or maybe just number 1. I'll see how I'm doing for time. Anyway guys, obviously this here is the first structure deck, Onslaught of the Fire Kings, or Assault of the Flame King as it says here. That's because it's the OCG. And this structure deck is going to be very powerful. It's a bit like the Abyss structure deck, which kind of brought out a whole set of cards that can do a lot of damage, and this is another one. This structure deck is getting a lot of people talking, and mainly because of Fire King High Avatar Gurinix, that kind of continuous dark hole card is getting a lot of people talking. So it looks like it's going to be a really nice deck, and it looks like Konami are actually making the other attributes a lot more tough, which is always nice to see. So that's the first structure deck. Next structure deck, when it loads here, is Fury from the Deep, one of my personal favourites. Fury from the Deep was released here on the, was that May the 10th, 2006, it says here, I believe. One of my personal favourite structure decks. It came with Neo Daedalus, an awesome card, and is the kind of old school water monster deck. Sorry, it's taking a little while to scroll down there, guys, but it was a really nice card, and I just really, really loved this structure deck. It was one of the decks I kind of picked up from a structure deck and then tried to improve on, and it was really nice to play with, and I just thought it was a really nice structure deck. So yeah, that's structure deck Fury from the Deep, guys. Next we go on to, well, it's taking a while to load here, structure deck Marek. Now, structure deck Marek is the only structure deck that actually has a character on the front, but basically you could just technically call this structure deck Gravekeepers, because this is basically what this deck is. It is Gravekeepers. It uses main Gravekeeper cards, and the great thing about this deck is that, and a few of them now recent ones with Dark Worlds and stuff, is these structure decks have really good cards in them. You could pick up like £24, so like I say, buy 3 packs of these and you've got a really, really competitive Gravekeeper deck there for you. Comes with some other spells and trap cards that Mirror Forces there and stuff that you can use as back row, and really key cards in common form. So like I say, structure decks are really useful, and this is one of the good ones. However, this does not come with 40 cards, so you cannot pick it up and go straight with the deck, and I think it uses a few, possibly a few ban cards. But yeah, this is a really nice deck if you like Gravekeepers. Next we have here come up structure deck Dragons Collide. Now this is a really powerful structure deck. This comes with a Light Pulsar and, well, basically a Dark Flare and basically every other dragon you need in the Chaos Dragon deck. And it comes with some really key cards. It comes with the Raikos, it comes with the Lilas, it comes with the Light Pulsars. Basically you buy a couple of packs of this and you've got an incredibly good set of cards. And a really good deck that can compete really well. I really like this, and it brings just some more competitiveness to the structure deck. Really nice structure deck there, Dragons Collide. Next we have here structure deck Rise of the Dragon Lords. This was, you could say, the old school dragon structure deck compared to that one. Instead of Chaos Dragons, this is just like big dragons. Came with some interesting cards. Came with like Dark Blaze Dragon, Mars Dragon, some good cards if you want to play pure dragon cards. And it came with Trade-In. Really key card it came with. Trade-In is a really useful card just to have in common form. Like I say, these structure decks have some really useful cards just to have them in common, which means you can just throw them into any one of your decks when you need them, like those Heavy Storms and stuff. These usually come with Heavy Storms and Dark Holes. Next we have Zombie World, kind of the first, actually it wasn't the first, it was the second zombie structure deck, and made zombies really powerful with the field spell. The field spell just like could wreck a load of decks, and it came with some other key cards. It had Cold Wave and Card Safe Return, and these really nice cards. It doesn't really come with amazing monsters, but it does come with some really nice spells and traps that would should really look into. So Zombie World there, really nice. Next we have structure deck Spellcaster's Command. Now this is the second Spellcaster structure deck that came out, and it kind of brought in the spell counter kind of side of spellcasters a lot more in. It wasn't that competitive, this structure deck, actually. I'd probably say it was one of the least competitive structure decks, but it did come with some key cards like Summon a Monk and Skilled Dark Magician. So it did come with some like really useful cards as well. And again, it comes up with some really nice like Magic Cylinder and Book of Moons and stuff, so it's not a bad deck to pick up still. Next we have structure deck Warrior Strike. Really nice warrior structure deck. Comes with some really interesting cards as well, but again comes with those dark bribes that you might just need, those reinforcement of the armies in common form. Adds those really useful commons into your deck for quite a low price. So there's structure deck Warrior Strike. Next we have structure deck Makano Mayhem. Now this is a really competitive structure deck because it basically has a Makano deck in it, and it's basically a Makano deck. It has Red Gadget, it has Yellow Gadget, it has Makano Fortress, Gear Frame, Peacekeeper, Soldier, Sniper, Defender, and Force. It has them all, and it's a really, really competitive structure deck, guys. So you get a few packs of these and you've got a really good deck. Next we have structure deck the Dark Emperor, kind of the remove from play structure deck. Came with Caius, which was really key and ultra rare, but really just a remove from play deck. But again, comes with these key cards like Macrocosmos, really needed in today's games if you're going to want to play budget Dino Rabbits. So again, this is a really useful structure deck to buy. The next structure deck, I'm trying to whip through these, is Dragunity Legion. Again, was a really competitive structure deck because it meant you could just buy a few packs and you'd have a Dragunity deck. So you could just make that Stardust and stuff really easily and go for a really competitive Synchro Dragunity deck. I really like this structure deck just because the box cover, I think it's one of the best looking box covers, but a really useful deck as well. It makes a really easy deck. Now here's structure deck Lost Sanctuary. If you want to play agents, which are really, really competitive at the moment, a lot of people playing agents, buy this. You buy, well, couple, 3 pairs, you get Earth in super rare, you get 3 Master Hyperions in ultra rare, you get the Mercury, you also get the Mystical Shine Ball. You have to buy 3 because then you can get all the Mystical Shine Balls. I think it only comes with 1. I think that's, judge me wrong, but it also comes with these other cards. It comes with Solemn Judgment, for God's sake. It comes with Smashing Ground. It comes with these really, really good cards. It comes with Honest. It comes with Honest, guys. Yeah, a really, really, really good structure deck. I'd say one of the best structure decks for just having some really good cards in it. Next is Gates of the Underworld. Again, an incredible structure deck. As you can see, most of the decks at the top are doing well at the moment. I've started from structure decks now. It seems like Underworld, here you can make a really competitive structured Dark World deck. You can make a really good competitive agent deck by buying a few packs of structure deck. That's really cheap to make such a competitive deck. Comes with all the key cards in here, guys. This comes with some incredible cards, so yeah, really look into this one if you want to make a Dark World deck. Just buy 3 packs of those and you're done. Next we have Samurais. Again, really, it was one of the first, I think, that came with XYZs in structure deck form. Yeah, it comes with Shadow the Six Samurai and XYZ. But again, if you want to make a Samurai deck, just buy this and you've got basically all the 6 Samurai cards you need, apart from Shien. But yeah, again, another incredible structure deck. Next we whip up Realm of the Sea Emperor. This got a lot of people talking because it brought in the Abyss, which is needed for mermails, but if you want to make a mermail deck, which is, well, topping equal with macro really, rabbit, you get Dragoons, you get Marksmen, you get Heavy Instrument, you get Heavy Atlantean Heavy Infantry, and you get Pikemen, and you get like some other nice cards in this deck. You get Deep Sea Diva, should I say, and stuff. So, and Wario Breed. So again, a really good water structure deck. I do like water structure decks, and this was really good. Next here we have Dragon's Roar, actually the original Dragon structure deck, and this came up with Red Eyes Darkness Metal. Was a good structure deck because it came with, again, some key cards. It has the Mystical Space Typhoons, it has the Heavy Storms, it has the Creature Swaps, it has the cards that you need. But wasn't that strong because a lot of the monsters it came with were pretty rubbish. So it's an alright deck, but probably one of the lower structure decks in my eyes. Next we have Zombie Madness, the original zombie structure deck. This again was an alright structure deck, but again didn't come up with amazing cards in it. It came with some nice spells and traps, Book of Life, Heavy Storm and stuff. If you want to make a zombie deck, you could use this, but yeah, it was alright, but not great. Next we have Blaze of Destruction, an alright structure deck. It kind of revolved around fire, well, it revolved around fires basically, but it didn't use the best fire monsters there were. I would have preferred to see some like a volcanic structure deck or something. It would have been a bit nicer, but at the time of these kind of decks coming out, with all these like zombies and dragons and stuff, these structure decks weren't having like these complete like focusing on a certain type. So they weren't just focusing on Dark Worlds and stuff like that. They weren't just focusing on agents. They were actually a bit more random, and they just had to use a lot of cards. So you can kind of let them off for that. Next we have here structure deck Wario, the original Warrior structure deck. Came with Guildford. Again, it was an alright card and good at the time because you could make a kind of Warrior beatdown deck really easily with this structure deck, but again it wasn't the greatest. Next we have structure deck Spellcaster Judgment, again the original Spellcaster structure deck. I really like this structure deck, one of the first I bought, basically because I love Spellcasters, but it does come with the Dark Magician. It comes with it comes with Chaos Sorcerer, it comes with Tsukuyomi, so it comes with some really nice cards, and it other comes with Magic Cylinder and Call of Haunted, so it's a really fun structure deck. I remember buying this and trying to play with it. It was alright, but structure decks never compete completely with other decks, but it was a fun structure deck. I remember this one as well, Invincible Fortress, kind of the Earth defense deck, being able to bounce. It comes with Guardian Sphinx, a really, really powerful card if used correctly. But yeah, a fun deck. This was more fun than competitive, to be honest, this structure deck. Those structure decks have just gone over, and this one, Lord of the Storm. Lord of the Storm actually is quite good if you want to make a Harpy deck, because it comes with all the Harpies, and it's like a wind, basically, structure deck. So it is actually really good. Probably a bit more competitive than a few I've gone over last, but still a bit more fun than competitive. We then get into Dinosaur Rage. Dinosaur Rage was already, it was kind of based on, like it says there, Hasselberry from the GX series. It came with some good cards, but dinosaurs weren't that good at the time. There weren't these XYZs making dinosaurs really useful, so they weren't amazing. So again, this was more fun. And then we finalised with the Ancient Gear, which is Machine Revolt. This came with Ancient Gears, which was really good actually. It was nice to see. I really like this structure deck because it came with Gadgetron Dragon, and you could just make that really powerful Ancient Gear deck. And it was kind of the originating of Green Gadget, Red Gadget and Yellow Gadget, and using them really usefully and stuff with Ultimate Offering and stuff. So really, really nice structure deck. So basically, I'm going to quickly say what my top 5 is. Probably number 1 in my eyes is, just personally, was Fury from the Deep, because I loved this structure deck when it came out. I'd also say that Dragons Collide is another one of my favourites, just because it comes with amazing cards. And can make a really good deck with it. I'd also say that my Dragunity structure deck was really fun just because I love the artwork of it, and again it can make a really easy Dragunity deck with it. I'd then say that Lost Sanctuary, again, is one of my favourites, just because it came with so good cards, and you can make such a good deck at such a low price with it. And then number 5, I'm not really sure what I'd put as number 5. Let's just go for a look at these quickly so I can remind myself. I'd probably go for Machine Revolt, because I just loved Aging Gears at the time, and it was really nice to play these. So yeah, guys, what do you think about structure decks? What's your favourite? What do you think is the best structure deck of all time? And what do you think of the new structure decks at the moment? They're very centric based on an archetype. They're archetype structure decks are the big thing now, instead of these kind of random, just type structure decks, should I say. So yeah, guys, this has been the discussion, and as always, I hope you enjoyed, and comment below. So yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed this, and see you around. Cheers.